Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Hello,
Hi, we're Menitros.
Hi, I'm Leia.
I'm Neil Finn.
I'm Peter, we're from July Talk.
We're solids.
We're here at Festival d'été.
You're watching Records in My Life on northerntransmission.com.
Bonjour. Hello. Thanks as always for checking out northerntransmissions.com. We're in the wonderful town of Quebec City at the Festival d'été, the 49th edition. We're completely excited to be here. 90,000 other people are, and it's great. Check it out.
Take anything, I don't wanna wait. Take anything, you know that I take anything, as long as it's nice.
We're looking forward to it.
I don't know, let's talk about Jenny Lewis. We got lots to say.
We got lots to say. Gonna go ahead and say Jenny Lewis, The Voyager, is an album that we both love a lot. Find her songwriting really inspiring. The way that she can write about anything in a comedic yet heartbreaking, super pithy, real way. She kind of has done that consecutively with every album she's ever released throughout her career, from Rilo Kiley days to Jenny Lewis and the Watson Twins, and now she has a band called Nice as Fuck, who's making super stripped down, political, amazing tunes. But I'd say Jenny Lewis, The Voyager is one that when I'm having a bad day, I turn on, and Peter knows to turn it on also when I'm having a bad day. And the song Head Underwater comes on and just kind of like, everything's okay.
But there's a shameless kind of pop sensibility about that record in particular. I think that she didn't put out a record for 7 years, and she had all these songs written, and she went into Ryan Adams' studio. I want to say the Heartbreakers were the band on at least a couple songs as well, and they pounded out the record in a few days. Like, he's like a weirdly quick producer, as I understand, and just forced her to just like, bleh. And so there's like this kind of really cool, shameless sort of like, the hookiest melody that gets caught in your head is the one they went with, and they just pushed it out, and it's like such a satisfying album to listen to.
And we just realized 2 days ago that you can hear Beck's voice in the backups of just one of the guys.
Which is the only one that I think Ryan Adams didn't produce. Beck did that one, which was a great song. It's awesome. Kick drums. It's great.
That's great.
Yo, we're solids, and I'm Louis.
I'm Guillaume.
I'm Xavier.
This is Records in My Life
for northerntransmissions.com.
I'm in between Rage Against the Machine, Evil Empire, or Supertramp, Crime of the Century, or Phil Collins. Face Value.
I thought it would be the first one you mentioned.
But I'll go with Phil Collins' Face Value because it's just a classic. Like, my parents used to listen to Phil Collins a lot, and it's just been with me for like years and years. And I don't know, like, I play drums and I sing. I really relate a lot to Phil Collins with like his like Motown sort of like inspiration and stuff. Yeah, to everything. I'm a huge fan of Phil Collins. I don't know. There wasn't really a record that we were all like, because I mean, he's been with us for like a couple of months, and both of us.
I guess at that time I was listening to a lot of like Dinosaur Jr. and stuff like that, but I don't know.
Like a mutual
mutual.
I don't know, because
Yeah.
we're
both like kind
a
of
bit apart.
We're not gonna never gonna agree on that one.
Yeah, no, it's, yeah, I don't think there was a record.
Closest we've come is Cannes.
Yeah.
Those are all
Yeah.
that can.
Let's say Future Days or Tago Mago maybe.
I have never listened to Future
No,
Days
no, Hello
actually.
Gallo was right. Yeah, it was the first song on the Tago Mago.
Tago Mago.
Yeah, Tago Mago. Yeah, Tago Mago. I'll be down with that.
Okay.
Hi, we're Men I Trust, and this is Dragosh. I'm Emma, Odile, and Jessie. I would need to say the same thing, but it would be my first record too. But I'm gonna drop it anyway. That would be a song in A minor from Alicia Keys. That's the first CD I bought with my money. And it was her first CD, and I think it was pretty mature at the time. She was ready for it. The voice is incredible. The piano is really simple yet perfect, and I still listen to it. And it was a big inspiration for me to keep on going for piano and trying to sing like her, which is not the case, but anyway. On pourrait parler de... Deux les gars. Ouais.
Discovery.
Discovery from Daft Punk.
Yeah, and I listen to a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's what made us start the project. Jesse and I, when at first we were a duo, and then we become a quartet. We really loved like French touch and Italo disco, but yeah, we really were fond of Daft Punk and wanted to do
Sébastien Tellier stuff.
Sébastien Tellier, Giorgio Moroder.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
Something so strong could carry us away. Something so strong.
Hello, I'm Neil Finn, and I'm here today to talk about 5 records I love with the good folk at northerntransmissions.com. Okay, well, let's do something that's relatively contemporary. I was lucky enough to play some gigs a while ago under the banner Seven Worlds Collide with Ed and Phil from Radiohead, who I met when they were a very young band playing bridge backstage at a festival in Europe, which is a classic thing for a Radiohead to be doing, isn't it really? Playing bridge backstage while everyone was indulging themselves in drugs and wild, crazy shit. But they've been very good friends for a long time, and making extraordinary music for a long time. Really, in terms of bands and longevity, you couldn't think of a better example. And they agonise over the music making, and sometimes it's not easy, as was the case with this album, In Rainbows, which I think was a very difficult album for them to make, but sounds effortless and is actually, I've got favourites amongst all the other albums, favourite songs, but that is, as an album, my favourite Radiohead record, and to me is a confirmation of the fact that music doesn't have to be easy to make. It can be extremely difficult, and if you're chasing the right things, you're not just chasing vanities or flippant desires, you're chasing the essence of good music, then you get there in the end, and they are a great example of that, because it's been agony for them at times, but so many great songs on that record, and such a sense of atmosphere and sense of themselves, and they were pushing their own boundaries at a time when most bands would be encouraged to be taking on stadiums. They were quite content with arenas, and so they should be. Yeah.
Bonjour, nous sommes We Are Wolves.
And this is Records in My Life from northerntransmissions.com.
think the first record that really took over complete control of myself was Black Sabbath Master of Reality, which I'd never bought, and I still don't have it as a vinyl. Because I'm still looking for an original pressing or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was at a friend's house, so just looking around, fooling around, and just saw that record, and there was also Herbie Hancock and the Headhunters, and I was so confused between those two, but I chose Master of Reality to listen first, and that album just changed everything in my life. Maybe if I've listened to the Headhunters before, I would be doing something else now.
Jazz.
Probably
Totally different again. It's a Computer World by Kraftwerk.
Yeah.
I was really into hardcore and punk and grind stuff and really heavy stuff, and then that showed up in a dollar bin, $1 bin. Ended up being the original Kling Klang Records pressing, which is a good deal, but it was the German version as well. So it just threw me off guard. I wasn't into electronic music. Back then I thought it was for sissies and whatever. And then I ended up really getting into it and starting to understand rave music and where everything came from. And now I deal with electronic music every day, and it's